Bobby and Bambi's DIY. My name is Minyoung and I make videos so you can DIY your dog's life. New uploads are every Tuesdays and Fridays, so make sure you subscribe so you know when a new video is released. In today's video, we're going to have some 90s fun. I'm going to show you how to turn this into this radical tie-dye. But hold your excitement because it doesn't stop there. We're also going to be making tie-dye bandanas. Just like the one Bambi's wearing right here. They're so fun and easy to make. The tie-dye trend is going on strong, so of course your dog needs a tie-dye bandana in their wardrobe, so they're on trend this summer and looking super cute for the gram. Ding! I'm a total 90s kid. I grew up with tie-dye, neon, fanny packs, and of course New Kids on the Block. I remember when hypercolor shirts were all the rage. Hypercolor was a brand that made these tie-dye t-shirts and the colors would change according to your body heat. It was cool, but you had to make sure you didn't sweat because that would be embarrassing. Alright, are you excited? We are! Now let's get started making these tie-dye bandanas. Here's what you'll need. A half to 1 yard of fabric, preferably cotton, tie-dye kit, braid check, measuring tape, stitch butchery, a piece of felt, embroidery thread, and a ruler. Now let's talk about dyes. You can totally use rip dye or any dye at your local craft store. I'm using SEI tumble dye tie-dye kit. Now try saying that 10 times. I love using this brand because it's cruelty-free, easy to use, water-based, non-toxic, and the cleanup is super easy. Now let's get our tie-dye on. Prep your workspace with a tarp or cardboard. Grab your fabric and run it through running water. Wring out any excess water. We want the fabric to be damp but not drenched so we can bleed the colors together with our hands. Lay out your fabric and make random scrunch swirls all over the fabric like this. You can also randomly tie rubber bands if you want. Let's choose our colors. I'm going to be using pink, orange, and yellow. Right now you're probably thinking, do I really want to do this? Is this going to be super messy and ruin my counter or table? And I completely understand. When I used to work with dye houses for clothing, the dye process was super messy. The factory had dye all over the floors, walls, ceilings, but don't worry, that's not going to happen to you. The cleanup for this technique is super easy. Now back to the dyeing. I'm going to start with my pink base color. You want to shake, shake, shake the bottle and start spraying. Don't worry about the dots that are coming out of the spray. We'll fix that later. Next, I'm going to use orange and randomly spray all over the fabric. Then I'm going to finish the tie-dye design off with some sunshine yellow. Spray, spray, spray. Don't be afraid of color because that's what tie-dye is all about. Now flatten your fabric. We're going to scrunch and swirl again to dye the parts of the fabric that did not catch any of the color. So randomly scrunch where there's a lot of color. Now I'm going to go back and use my pink color. I'm going to spray all of those spaces that didn't get color the first time around. Then I'm going to go in with the yellow to balance it all out. Now grab your fabric and scrunch to bleed the colors together with your hands for a natural tie-dye look. If you want more color, then go back and spray some more. This is your creation, so you do you. When you're happy with your tie-dye, let your fabric fully dry and put the fabric in the dryer for 15 minutes. Ta-da! Look how amazing this looks. I just love how this turned out. I think Bambi does too! I also made a second colorway and it totally has mermaid vibes. If you want to create this color scheme, I use turquoise, green, and purple. Now let's make our bandana. First things first, let's measure your dog's neck. I'm going to be measuring Bambi's neck, so you can use a tape measure or you can use the length of your dog's collar. Take that measurement and add 10 inches. If you want longer tie-ins, you can add 12 inches. With right sides together, fold the fabric on the bias to make a triangle. Lay your measuring tape on the edge of the triangle. Grab your ruler and determine the length of the bandana. This one's for Bambi, so I'm going to do 6 inches for the length. I'll add approximate length measurements in the description box below. Place the ruler in the middle of the bandana width. Now let's mark the cut line. I'm going to be marking every 2 inches in between each of the endpoints on each side. Now you can go ahead and cut your bandana. Pull the bandanas with the wrong sides together and press. Now that we cut out our bandana, I'm going to show you 2 ways to finish the edges. The first method is raw edge and the second one will be a clean edge. For raw edge finish, grab your fray check and apply the fray check all around the bandana edges. This is so the fabric edges doesn't fray over time. Don't worry, it dries clear. Let the fray check completely dry. Now let's personalize our bandana. Grab your piece of felt and cut your dog's initial or any shape you want. I'm going to be doing B for Bambi. Now grab your stitch witchery. This is super cool and super handy when you want to fuse 2 fabrics together. Now flip your felt over and apply the stitch witchery on the wrong side. Next, using an iron, press the felt to the fabric and press and steam for about 10 seconds. Your bandana is done! So cute, right? Now I'm going to show you the second method, which is a clean finish without having to use a sewing machine. But if you have a sewing machine, go ahead and use it. On a side note, add 1 inch for seam allowance to the length and width of your bandana. Now I'm going to jump right into the part where it's time to finish the bandana. Open your bandana with the right side up and grab your stitch witchery. Place a piece of stitch witchery along the side of the bandana, like this. Repeat the same step on the other side, but this time make the length 3 inches shorter. Fold the bandana down and press along the edges with a stitch witchery and press down for about 10 seconds. After the edges are cool, turn the bandana inside out like this. Now you can grab a chopstick or a long stick and push out the ends. Now press the bandana so it's nice and flat. You can leave your bandana like this as is, or you can personalize it like we did on the other one. I cut out another B for Bobby. This time though, I'm going to stitch the letter on with embroidery floss thread. You can use the same color as your felt or a contrasting color. Don't they look so cool? And wasn't that so easy? I may never sew bandanas ever again with a sewing machine. The stitch witchery is so awesome and so easy to use. Over time, your stitch witchery does come undone. You can always add another piece of stitch witchery and press it and it'll be good as new. Or you can make it super secure by hand stitching along the edge with the embroidery thread. With any leftover fabric, you can make a hair tie, scrunchie, or headband, so you can be matchy-matchy with your dogs. How fun is that? I made this t-shirt and this tape with the same tie-dye kit, and you better believe I'm going to be matchy-matchy with Bobby and Bambi. If you have any doggy clothes that needs to be updated, why not tie-dye their clothes? I mean, the possibilities are endless. On a side note, you can launder your tie-dye creations. I did do a laundry test and wash this t-shirt. The color only slightly faded and it isn't noticeable. Just make sure you fully dry and heat set your color in the dryer first. Well, that's all for today. I hope you enjoyed this tie-dye bandana tutorial and I hope you end up making these for your dogs. As always, you can tag me on Bobby and Bambi's Dog Bakery on Instagram or Facebook at Bobby and Bambi, and I would love to see your creation. And I'll also be featuring you in my next video. Thank you so much for watching. Stay safe and I'll see you in the next one. Bye! If you like seeing these videos, click the subscribe button below. Give this video a thumbs up, hit the bell for notifications so you know when I release a new video.